Good morning, everybody that's watching this. Quite unique circumstances these days that we find ourselves in, and I actually cannot believe that it has been almost 2 months, 60 days since the learners were actually at school. Quite a different feeling for the staff, I believe for parents and especially for the learners. Today I just want to give parents and learners a feeling of what's happening. Of course, we are anxiously awaiting the message from the Minister of Education. Today is Monday the 18th. We believe that the Minister will address the whole situation regarding education nationally and on television tonight. After the said information session, I will then duly speak to you soon after that to give the final details what will happen at Roosevelt High School. However, we can only and we must abide by those rules and those guidelines. As I have said, it was indeed a long 2 months, and learners, we are really missing you at school. I am sure that the parents take advantage of the information that's going through to learners. It is via Google Classrooms for those learners who have access. But parents, please, we do understand not everybody is in the same boat as far as technology is concerned. And therefore, thank you for your understanding that there were different methods of information for different learners. Everybody do get emails on a very regular basis through my deputy principal in all subjects, in all grades. Learners, now I'm speaking to you. As you know, I always say there is indeed a time and a place for everything. Pay attention to those information. Staff, thank you for sending that out so diligently. But learners, this is for your advantage. I hope that you understand how important it is to keep your work up to date. If we start on the 1st of June, which I think is the proposed date and possible date, do you realize that we only have 6 months of school left? It is a very short period of time. We were here for a very short period of time in the first term when the lockdown started. So it is absolutely essential that everybody will do what needs to happen now. Actually, parents, one of my big messages to you today is the following. Roosevelt High School is already ready to start and accept learners in a safe and a way that will comply to the laws of the country. I can assure each and every learner, parent and educator that all safety precautions will be taken and has actually already been taken at school. This school has already been deep cleaned last week. The school will be continued to be deep cleaned on a weekly basis. So as far as that is concerned, sanitizers is in place, all the other measurements are in place. Learners and parents, the one thing that everybody must understand, when school open, it will be a different world for all of us. However, I can assure every parent and learner that the staff at Roosevelt High School will be prepared. After the set meeting with the minister, there will be an S&T meeting, a senior management team meeting with myself and the deputies and HODs of the school. We will map the way forward to see what is the best way to still complete all the work. On that note, parents, learners, be assured, all work according to the curriculum will still be covered this year. Therefore, there will be school on Saturdays. There will be no holidays for the rest of the year. However, assessments will still take place, but we won't have a formal mid-year exam. It's already mid-year, and we cannot now spend 4 weeks on exam. Those times will be used for good and proper teaching. I thank every parent for all their commitment so far. I thank every parent for buying into what the school is doing so far, for actually calling and telling us or asking us that you didn't receive an email or you didn't receive work. It shows me you are involved. To every learner, thank you for doing what is right, that you actually do work at home. For all the staff, that you're still preparing and that you are serious with me, that now we must all focus on the needs of the learners to actually get them through and progress to the next year. Of course, the focus is on grade 12, but grade 11 equally as important. Every grade is important in the building blocks of education. We will make sure, as I have said, and I would like to repeat this, that the work in grade 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12 will all be done in this year. That leads me to another section of my conversation with you. And parents and learners, please accept that I'm very serious when I say the following to you. There will be a zero policy on nonsense and non-compliance from learners, late coming, learners that don't do their work. For this year, the time to play and not to comply is gone, it's dusted. Learners, if you don't come back to the school to really work, don't come back. You may repeat the same grade next year. Learners, if you decide to come back, be prepared on a daily basis. There's a lot of hard work that will happen. I will make sure the teachers are prepared. What we ask from you learners is to come with the right attitude. But I believe 99% of the learners of us actually will. I believe that learners now really value the importance of an educator in front of them. I believe that parents and learners now really value the importance of education. Even though this lockdown was a terrible state of affairs, there's also some positive things that we all have learned from this. To name but a few is our interaction with our families. This is time that we will never have again with our families and our loved ones in our homes. The way that we rediscovered perhaps our connections with these people again. But also what we have learned is how fortunate we as a Roosevelt family are to be together in this boat. We will make this, parents. We will make this. Your learners will be taught the rest of this year. We will carry the whole syllabi the rest of this year. There will be proper exams. Learners, there's a rumor that everybody might just pass. It's absolutely the biggest lot of nonsense that I've heard. Even though there's no mid-year exams, to the reasons I have explained, there will be formal exams. And learners, there's enough time this year to really explain in class, to work in class, if you play your part. So dear parents and learners, this is a time to make a decision. Do you want to be back at school? We are ready for you. We are ready to receive you. We are ready to teach you in a proper, decent way. We're not going to be punitive. We will be decent in our delivery of the curriculum. We will be patient with learners that don't understand. We will do all the right things, but we need the input of the learners and the willingness of learners to actually be here and value what you are getting at Roosevelt High School. As I've said, without discipline, there's no education. We will minimize the walking about of learners on the school grounds. I will give further details on different entrances for different grades. There will be different time slots for breaks. All of these things will be in place. But learners, you will come back to the school and you will abide by the rules, because this is now for your safety and the safety for the child next to you. If you don't abide by the rules, there will be serious reaction to that actions of yours actually. So therefore, in advance, I'm pleading with the learners and the parents to actually work with the school in this regard. And if we all work together, actually, we can still have a fantastic year. Grade 12s, I believe now you really value your education. You're almost grown-ups. I believe that you see how important it is to be at school. I believe this was perhaps a wake-up call for all of you. And with that in mind, I'm looking forward not to good results, but actually better results that we would have had without this coronavirus epidemic. Therefore, I'm looking forward to receive every learner safely back at school. I'm looking forward to a safe year. I'm looking forward to good results for every learner in the school. This is possible if we work together. Dear parents, we can make it work. I wish you well, I wish you safety, and I'm really looking forward to receive all of the learners back safely at school. The date will be known to you at a later stage. Thank you. Have a blessed day.